Hello, I am David W. Parker. This is Programming Today I Learned 3D Math Series, episode 16, looking at matrix linear transformations yet again. And we're going to be looking at shearing, so this will be another super short one. What is shearing? It's basically skewing the coordinates in a non-uniform way. So normally we've been looking at doing scalar kind of things where we might increase the x at the same rate as we're increasing the y, so everything looks the same. Well, this would be skewing in one direction versus not the other, so it's non-uniform. Angles are not preserved when we do this, obviously. However, the area, if it's in 2 dimensions or 3 dimensions, volume, are preserved. So they are the same before and after the skew. Basically, what we're going to want to do is add a multiple of one coordinate to another. So x prime here would be x plus some scalar of y. So when we're shearing here, if we have this equation h of xs, and this would be the matrix we would use for that, we're basically shearing the x value right here by some s of function of y, meaning some scalar of y. So we are sheared by y. S is the amount and direction of the shearing. Now here will be the opposite, h of y, so we're going to be scaling by y by some amount of x. So that's just the opposite of the previous one. Obviously, this can be done in 3 dimensions, so h of xy st is now we're going to be scaling x and the y by s and t respectively by some value of some scalar of z. So the s going to be represented the x here, and the y with the t. So those are both going to be sheared. The x and y are now sheared by some value, by some shearing values s and t for the z, while the z will be the same. Same thing with x of z or h of xz. So now we're going to be scaling the x and z's by some sheared value of y, so the y will stay the same. And finally, the same thing with the z. So that's it for this episode, nice and easy. If you like what you saw, go ahead and give me a like, share this on social media if you will, go to programmingtil.com, sign up for my newsletter, and go ahead and hit subscribe. Thanks and have a great one. Bye.